if you had one piece of advice for construction professionals to be able to improve quality in their line of work, what would you say to them?
I would say early engagement of your supply chain. That's the most important thing. Get us. We are experts. You know, I'm an expert in concrete frames, and I'll take the Pepsi challenge against anyone for concrete frames. But I don't know anything about doors and windows. So get me in and talk to me about the concrete frame early, because that's the only way you're going to get the product you want. That's the only way you're going to get a product that's suitable. So yeah, and it's not just concrete frames, it could be any trade, but really early engagement of the supply chain so that we can help work through, we can value engineer. If you've overspec the quality and you don't need it, then we can save you money. So just get us involved. You know, it's I hate to say it is a free service for me, you know, to give you a price for a job. Just get us involved. That's it.
Great.
Good one.
Mike, if you one piece of advice from your side?
Yeah, 44 years ago, when I first started, when I left school, I used to wash cars and take the rust out of cars, and because they were brand new, rusty, expensive. And nowadays the cars don't rust. They're quite cheaper compared to years ago. Yeah. And it's because they've started using different materials to build with. But in the construction industry, 44 years ago, wish it was 4 years ago, 44 years ago, we used brick and block. And then today, a majority of the houses are brick and block. Not a lot has really changed. There's been a lot of things out there and products to uptake, but developers don't like it. They like to keep comfortable, use the same materials. Because when you get to commercial, like timber construction frames, things have actually started to change. Yeah. But,
so what's your advice would be, Mike? Like, you know, if you had to, let's say if you meet a new recruit in the construction sector, what would you tell him or her?
If they wanted to change the product, and I can actually go on for ages. Let me shorten this down. Well, they need to look at the shell, the envelope of the building, and then adapt the inside to suit. So
okay.
That's what it is, but I mustn't let throw my cookies out of the jar, must I? You know. But yeah, they can always get in contact with me, and
okay. Good one. Melanie, one piece of advice from your side?
I think, I suppose just to keep it simple, building on what Rick has said as well, I think it's about communication and collaboration as well, and about asking the right questions right from the start, and just ask more questions. Make sure that you gather all the information you need to make sort of good quality decisions going forward. So strong collaboration, strong communication, and the ability to, you know, ask everything really and get it all sort of written down, and you know, clearly documented processes really.
Cool. So early engagement, better communication leads to better results. Tom?
I think in terms of internal quality in a company, I'm reminded of a kind of Russian phrase, which is trust but verify. So quality assurance checklists and checklists in general and gateways are a great way to do that. And I've witnessed the effect that's had on companies where they just have a checklist for everything. Yeah. You know, everyone's a bit, you know, a professional, but at the end of the day, when you pass through a gateway, whether it's a tender gateway or construction gateway or new phase, or you've just done something like an installation, doing a check and going through the checks, then really nothing beats it. So the more the merrier.
Okay, cool. So on that note, we'll end the panel discussion for today.